Good morning, beautiful people. For those of y'all who are new here, my name is China and I post lifestyle and fitness content on YouTube every Friday. I'm super excited to share this video with you guys. I just got back from Colombia and got my teeth done. I took you guys along with me and showed you guys the entire process of what it's like getting some medical tourism in Colombia. Before I got my veneers done, I posted something on Instagram asking everybody if they had any questions about the veneer process. So I did write some things down. I decided to go to Colombia to get my veneers done. I had a couple of friends that had already gone to the same dentist that I had decided to go to, and their teeth look great. So I just wanted to go somewhere where I had already seen the results like live, up close, in person. I was a little nervous to get my teeth done in Colombia because I've always had like dentist trauma or something. When I was younger, I had a lot of cavities, silver teeth, and I remember being in the dentist office and like screaming, kicking, and crying from a very young age. So even as an adult, I haven't liked the dentist. Something about the sound of like the tools when they're cleaning your teeth, it's just not something that I can get behind. So I've always struggled with dental care, and I was a little nervous for that because I knew that this was going to be more intensive than a regular cleaning. But honestly, I brought my AirPods and I was able to kind of zone out the sounds. I also think that when you have an end goal in mind, it makes it a little bit easier because you're like, you have something that's keeping you going towards that. Coming from somebody who hates dentists, everything was fine. When I was younger, I did have braces for a couple of years. I never wore my retainers, so my teeth on the bottom were starting to shift. I had calcium deposits on some of my front teeth, so even if I did go get my teeth whitened, those spots were always there. And because I did grind my teeth were starting to look asymmetrical inside my mouth, and some of my teeth would like curve or slant like this instead of just go straight. The other complaint that I had about my teeth was that my two front teeth, I didn't really like the shape of them. I always felt like they were a little bit too wide. And I know y'all want to know about the cost. That's what everybody's here for, I'm sure. So in the States, I had gotten a quote for the same type of veneers that I got, which are porcelain E-Max veneers. I got 10 on the top and 10 on the bottom. And the price in the States ranged anywhere from $30,000 to $40,000. In Colombia, my total price out the door was $8,210 US dollars, and $8,000 of that was for the appointment itself. It included the 10 veneers on top, the 10 veneers on bottom, and then of course like the grinding, prepping of your teeth. 5 nights total at a 4-star hotel was included in the $8,000 that I paid for the veneers. Because I grind my teeth at night, I did opt to purchase a $100 retainer, night guard, Invisalign type thing. And then the other $110 was extra that I paid for private transportation from the airport to my hotel. Also included Ubers from the hotel to the appointments each day. Thank you guys so much for being here. I hope you enjoyed the video. Good morning, guys. Alexa, what time is it?
The time is 9:57 a.m.
It is 9:57 a.m. on December 7th, 2025. And today I am flying to Colombia with Brian to get my teeth done. I'm so excited. I have thought about getting my teeth done for probably 4 years now. My teeth are not terrible. I had braces when I was younger, and they're starting to shift on the bottom a little bit. And I have a little bit of discoloration on my front teeth, and I don't really like the shape. So whatever, we've been thinking about it for 4 years. We're finally getting it done, and we're excited. So I'm going to be taking you guys with me and showing you guys what the process of getting veneers is like. Those are my luggages. I finished packing at 2 a.m. last night, and honestly, I don't even know if I packed everything that I need, but I guess we'll find out when we get there. I'm about to call Brian because I want him to bring me a Starbucks. Oh, he called me. How funny. He called me 8 minutes ago.
Yo, I'm pulling up.
Oh, no.
Bro, I texted you, China. You had 4 minutes, dude. I even waited and called you twice. I'll be there in a bit. Bye.
Here we go. I texted her. I told her 4 minutes. I even called her twice and it was straight to voicemail. Whose fault is that? Who tried? Me.
Okay, first of all, are you even my friend if you don't know my tea order?
You get
Are
that-
you even my friend?
Chat, she gets this nasty diet raspberry shit.
Okay, so you know
sugar-free.
my tea order. All right, first of all, Brian's scaring me. He's telling me to take off all of my jewelry. I don't even have a lot of jewelry. All I have is this bracelet and these tiny little earrings. You want me to take these off? Okay, you take them off.
For our safety, chat. This girl don't know. Until like we get f***ed with, then she's gonna wish.
Don't be talking like that. Beautiful. We made it. Woo! Woo! We just made it to the room. It's kind of cute in here. That's Brian's bed because he has to sleep closer to the door. And let's see what the view looking like. Ooh. I have lomo saltado. That looks good. What did you get?
I got Korean chicken.
Korean chicken at a Peruvian restaurant? We are about to go out to meet my friends who moved to Colombia. Funny enough, I just thought about it while we were eating dinner. And it's his birthday tonight, so we're gonna go out with them. I have my first appointment for my teeth tomorrow morning at 10 a.m. Good morning. It's the day of my first appointment. I look crazy. It probably was not a good idea to go out last night and not get back to the hotel until 4 a.m. But that's what we did, and we're here. So we're gonna make it work. It's 9:48 a.m. They said to eat a big meal before, and I haven't eaten. And they're about to send this Uber. I've had this appointment booked for 6 months. I booked it back in like June 2025. It's now December. A couple days ago, I realized I have no information on like my hotel or like any of my appointment times. So I texted them like a couple days before we left, like, hey, can somebody give me like the name of my hotel and when my appointments are gonna be? They're like, oh yeah, no, we don't, here's the name of your hotel, but we don't know when your appointments are gonna be, just get here. So I take a flight to Colombia, a whole nother country. All day yesterday, they don't tell me anything until 8:43 p.m. Hey, your first appointment is gonna be tomorrow at 10 a.m. What? Okay. I'm nervous. We ate breakfast though. Hi. Yeah.
Nice to meet you. My name is
Ooh.
Karen.
Hi. Nice to meet you. I don't know what to say. I'm kind of nervous now. I'm sweating, I'm not gonna lie. Chat, wait till we tell you what just happened. My name is China. I'm coming from Tampa, Florida.
During the preparation, it's necessary that you wait in the lobby, okay?
Oh, okay.
So in the first part of the appointment, we'll start without the cleaning of your teeth, after taking some pictures and videos to have the record of before and after, and also taking x-rays to make sure that you don't have cavities, lesions, or something similar. After, we continue with the shaving. In our case, our shaving is very minimal, just a little in the border of your teeth to make everything look straight, and that's it. And we finish with your gums to make everything look straight. So like that in the cementation, all of the veneers will have the same measurements. And also in that part, you talk with him about how you want your veneers, how you want the final result, the color, the pigment, the translucent, and all of the details. And we finish taking impressions. The impressions are model of your teeth, and in base of those impressions, we start with the creation of your veneers.
They just cleaned my teeth and she said they're gonna get measurements of my teeth. I got a blanket because it's cold in here, surprisingly, even though it's really, really hot in the lobby. They also just told me that it will probably take 6 to 8 hours. Sorry, Brian. They said the second part of the appointment is gonna be in 3 days, and that part of the appointment is gonna take 12 hours. It's a process. I don't know what I thought, but I didn't think it was gonna be this. This is the view from the office.
Chad, 6 to 8, how many hours? 6 to 8?
They said 6 to 8.
I could be walking around the mall. I could be not hitting on Colombian girls right now. I could just be staring at them, wishing I was approaching them, but instead I have to wait for 6 to 8 hours. This is probably better actually for me.
My teeth are shaved, can you tell?
Yeah, wow.
Tell them what it looks like.
It looks like they're shaving down.
It was not that painful, except for some parts. There were like some parts where he would go over the tooth like more and more, and then it felt a little sensitive. And it doesn't feel as weird as I thought it would. I almost fell asleep. So now we're on a break. We're waiting for the food to get here.
Oh my gosh, I'm scared.
Don't worry.
It is Wednesday. I got no content yesterday on Tuesday because I woke up Tuesday morning sick as heck. I had fever, cold sweats, and I was already sick before I had come to Colombia, but like slightly sick. And I think like the night when we were, or the day that we were traveling, I didn't get any sleep that night. We decided to go out for whatever reason. We stayed out super late. And by the time I had gotten like 4 hours of sleep, it was already time for me to go to my appointment to get my teeth prepped for my veneers. So basically that first appointment was supposed to be 8 hours. It ended up being 10 hours where they were like cleaning my teeth, prepping my teeth, contouring my gums, shaving down everything to make sure that everything is symmetrical and balanced. And then after that appointment, we decided to go out again for the second night in a row.
We were out. I dropped some glass by accident. I went to go pick it up. It was really dark. Boom, blood dripping everywhere. And I was like, ooh. And
Mind you, he wakes up the next morning, right? I have a fever, cold sweats. I'm sick as heck. My tonsils are swollen. I can't move. I can't get out of bed. So I'm staying in bed literally all day yesterday. He has to go to the clinic because you can literally see blood is still spilling out of his finger through the big bandage that they had wrapped it up in.
It was like a thick bandage, and literally like the blood like seeped through.
He shows it to me. I'm like, I don't think you need stitches.
Yeah, she's like, you're good, and I'm like, nah, friend.
I said, super glue that.
I need. She was like, no. She was like, get a butterfly bandage. They had to push my tissue back into the finger before they stitched me. But
I'm so glad I wasn't there. However, everyone talks about being scared to go to a clinic in a foreign country,
clean.
But it was also cheap as heck.
The whole procedure, like the cleaning, the stitching, all that, $150 US.
So today is like our only free day, really. I want to show you guys my prepped teeth. This is what they look like. Basically, they contoured my gums, they shaved down my teeth to make everything balanced, and then they put this gel in between to fill in the spaces. I'm not allowed to eat dairy, I'm not allowed to eat citrus, and
Did they say coffee was good?
they said coffee was fine.
That's right.
We had Colombian coffee this morning. It was fantastic.
So good, guys. Oh my god,
Fantastic.
Colombian coffee.
Catch it on the flip.
Catch you on the flip.
They just did a fitting. They sent it back to the lab for a correction, and then they did another fitting, and now we're gonna cement it into the bottom. And then I think we're gonna try the top next and then see what that's doing, maybe do a correction there. Sorry I look like a mess right now, but we're done with the bottom part, and my lips are numb again. So that's why my mouth looks weird if it does. And then they went in between each tooth with a razor to separate it and be able to floss. We're making good time. I got here at like 11:30 and right now it is 2:30 and he just walked in with the top half. So they're gonna do a fitting to make sure that that fits the top half of my teeth, make any corrections if they need to, and then cement those ones in. Hopefully this part is quick. This is what the top veneers look like. After they cement the top in, then I think they're gonna shave down the actual veneers to fit my mouth. We're almost done. They said I have about an hour left, and they're waiting for the anesthesia to wear off so that they can see how my teeth look when I smile and when I talk, and they're gonna do a final shaping of my teeth. Guys, we just finished our last day of the procedure and my teeth are done. Look at them. This is the final result. Honestly, I was a little nervous. I was telling Brian when we first got here, like, oh my gosh, I can't even believe we're in Colombia. And then after my teeth were prepped, I'm like, I can't believe that I'm doing this right now. Like, this is probably the craziest thing that I've ever done in my life. But I'm so happy. I'm so glad that I did it. I've been thinking about this for years. I have been sitting on my teeth for 4 years. I've been wanting to get this done. And I'm so in love with them. I'm so happy. I cannot use whitening toothpaste and no whitening mouthwash. I have to buy a water pick so that I can use that every night. And if I floss, I can't floss up and down. I have to floss up and out. So those are the aftercare instructions. I can eat anything, they said. I already ate like a chicken breast. Mind you, I was not being careful. I did not cut it into like really tiny pieces because I was starving. I skipped lunch and I haven't had a meal since 10:30 a.m. What time is it, Bri?
9:32.
I got to the doctor's office at 11:30 a.m. So this appointment, they told me it was gonna be 12 hours. It wasn't exactly, it was more like, what is that, like 10 hours? And they only had to do one correction on both the top and the bottom. So we have tonight left in Colombia. We're gonna go watch Five Nights at Freddy's. Woo! That was it for my experience here getting veneers. Don't forget to follow me on Instagram, TikTok, subscribe to my channel on YouTube. Thank you guys so much for watching. I'll see you next time.